Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world of darkness, and welcome to Shenanigan Venue, the Mage Venue, or, that place where they are the crazies. On today's scene, Violet will be picking up 9967, who apparently wanted to go outside, and so, like a lost puppy, she was brought back to home by Aiden, who is apparently now our driver. There, I said it. And so Violet will have pick her up at the bus stop, and as they enter back into the Chantry, who we would like to remind people is a all-girl Catholic school, because yeah, we do those things apparently. This is where we will start our scene.
9967 will she'll follow Violet, holding her hand.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very nice, sweet little 9967. I'm staring up to the clouds, waving at them. Like, huh. There's a dragon in the clouds.
She's going to look up. Yeah, that looks like a dragon. Hey, do you think that this one over there looks like a dog? I'm not really sure.
She'll cock her head a little, like, Saint Bernard.
Ah, yes, I can see the little thing around his neck.
Okay.
Oh,
and that looks like a human heart after it's been munched on. She points at a different cloud.
She's going to look at that thing, and she's going to stay silent for a little bit. I guess it does, actually. I wonder which cloud is responsible. Probably the dragon.
And she'll look back at the streets.
So, how
There's a cat walking by. It's a very
annoying cat. Random cats.
There are a lot of random cats in the streets. It's clearly a plague. We need to call the exterminator.
we can arrange that. I think that JC has some hunters. So she will guide 9967 into the Chantry, and she's going to make a stop through the kitchen.
Dangerous territory. You actually see 9967 kind of sniffing, looking around.
Oh yes, you can actually smell something. There's something from the oven. Smells like fresh baked muffins.
Oh, that's mean. And she is having her nose up in the air, almost like a dog would follow a trail. Then lowering it a little bit. Realizes that she can't sense it there. Lets go of Violet's hand and just starts sniffing again. Goes to the oven, kind of leans in or bends forward until her nose is almost touching the door of the oven. She's like, "There's something weird behind these doors."
I wonder what that might be. As she's putting some gloves here. Why don't we open it and see what treasure might be inside? She's going
It might be a trap. It might be guarded. We have to be careful.
Hmm. And
As
she's taking
9967 is now dropping on all fours,
yeah.
almost like expecting something to come
Hmm.
out of the door when it's opens.
Well, it will take a very deep thinking phase. Hmm. Actually, you might be right. Hmm. We need to be careful. And she's actually shutting down the heat, which shut down the light of the oven. There, it's deactivated.
It's ready for us.
Hmm. Okay, I'm going. I'm going to open it.
It must have seen our approach. We need weapons. Do, we ha-
Hmm.
do you have a? You have bow and arrows. I'll grab a sword. We will kill this villain's beast and take its treasure. Aye!
Of
This has
course.
clearly
And she.
become a game for 9967 now.
Okay. She's actually going to hand you a wooden spoon.
And there's this quirky smile on 9967 as she takes the spoon, holds it in front of her, almost like someone who's fencing would hold a rapier. And this actually looks like she's actually holding this like she could use it as a rapier. It might be kind of disturbing. And she's taking a stance. Yes! Open it, jump backwards, and get your arrows ready. I will make the first blow.
Okay. And she's going to open the oven. Who probably like a dragon, as as the door is open, as its mouth opens, there's heat coming out from it. But it's actually free the smell of fresh baked. This
She'll
is interesting.
no, 9967 is totally in her game of there's something coming out of the oven, and as the heat wave kind of hits her, she's like, "Ah, he attacks me! He attacks me!" And she lets herself drop backwards. Help me, kill it! And she's waving the wooden spoon around.
And 9967 will go and gasp very, very dramatically. Oh, foul beast! How dare you! She's going to shove her hand inside the mouth of the beast and takes out its heart, its bleeding heart of bakery goods, and she is going to give it a lesson, as she's going to very sternly close the oven door several times.
And
Take
with that,
that, you
967
insolent beast!
will jump up, grab the spoon, and she'll slap against the door of the oven a couple of times, ding, 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 until actually the wooden spoon breaks. And 9967 looks at the spoon and lets the
Hmm.
other half drop as well on the floor.
Well,
Broken
this.
Excalibur.
Hmm. I guess the Kingdom of England shall never have its king back. Hmm. Well, I guess we'll drop it into the lake. Probably the lady will make it better. And I think now I've just made a side quest for us at some point to go to a lake and just throw the broken spoon there.
No. 9967 looks kind of scared as you mentioned the lake. She's like, mm,
Hmm. Hey, it's okay. I mean, I'm not even really sure that it's in England. It's not really here.
this time has come back again. Wow. Time has come back. It's gone. It was gone for a bit, and it was good time, and now it's come back again to here and now, and I don't want it to be here and now. She looks up at Violet, and there's like her eyes seem kind of like she seems like she's about to cry for a moment there.
But looks at her, seeing that this little magic moment is is now gone. She takes a sad expression as she takes Ginger's hand, gently squeezing it, and when she takes out the hand, there's the muffin in the hand.
There you are again. I'm sorry. For all of the sudden, my headset decided to, no, you're going to not work. And I was like, wait, what?
Okay, so you want me to repeat?
Give the summary.
Yeah, no, basically she took a sad expression and she took Ginger's hand and gently placed a muffin in it.
Isn't that still rather hot?
Meh, it's it's
Let,
not
let's
really.
let's pretend that the game went on long enough to have it cool
Yeah,
down at least a little bit.
yeah, because I mean, how I pretty much envisioned it is that when she knew where you were, she just made the muffin, and that pretty much they were just staying
Mm,
crispy hot.
okay. She'll look at the muffin, turns it around, and looks at Violet as if she's not quite sure what to do with this.
You know, but sometimes it's hard to find joy or happiness. It's just flickering moments before you start to realize that, well, the world is not really much good. It's broken. It's broken, and that nothing in this world is really whole. But you have to grasp on those little moments. They make the journey easier. Doesn't make it more or less hurting, but it helps to go on.
Mm, world world has ended a long time ago. We're looking at what's left of it. We're standing at the corner. When we walk around, who knows what we're gonna find? Gaping holes, spiky jaws, teeth. I mean,
She's going to take your hand and gently take you out of the kitchen to go back to the music room, which seems to have a certain effect on Ginger. To at least in her in Violet's mind, it seems to be at least a place where she finds some kind of balance. So she'll brought her back there where there's the piano, the brass instrument, and the chord instrument standing there.
and Ginger follows as usually quite nicely. Um, she the muffin is still in her hand. She doesn't seem to, and especially when they're going into the music room.
Mm.
She seems to forget the muffin all around, and she's looking around. Actually, for a few seconds, she seems to look at it as if she sees this for the first time ever. Her eyes kind of wide open as she spots the different instruments and everything, and then at some point there is this moment of clarity and of recognition, and then she'll grab she'll place the muffin on the piano on top of it, and she'll grab one of the brass instruments. If there is trumpet, she would grab a
Mhm.
trumpet.
Yes, there is. We took care of that in a previous scene.
And she'll she'll place it at her lips and starts playing. Uh, and let's see how well she's actually doing. Not too bad. Three
Hmm.
successes. So there is a slow, almost lethargic melody coming out of the trumpet, sounding almost like a wailing song. Um, it's it spins higher and higher as the song continues, and then really dies out at some point after a couple of minutes.
Violet will have mostly been silent, observing how Ginger acts when she plays music. Can you perhaps elaborate a little bit? How does she look? Does she look,
Um,
very much concentrated as someone who goes into a math exam, going
it's
for lab?
almost like she's getting in this kind of meditative state. She has her
Hmm.
eyes closed. At first, she holds the trumpet low, like almost against her chest.
Hmm.
Um, but as she gets more into the song, her head kind of tilts sideways, taking the trumpet with her. And at some point, she raises the trumpet up as to make the song more clear, have the clarity of the tones kind of echo through the room. Working with especially volume in that, like when she holds her head up high and the notes come out,
Hmm.
that's where the song is most dramatic and the tones are loudest. And then as it dies out again, she again holds her head sideways, and at the end, the trumpet is low again, or again almost touching her chest, and she'll stand like that, almost as if a robot that you have to throw a coin in and then it starts operating. It's like for as the song has died out, she just kind of remains like that.
Hmm. And uh, Violet, for her part, when sees that, she sees how pretty much 9967 works with this instrument. She's going to take uh, a very particular guitar that stands there. It's a little bit different from the others. It seems more, how can I say it? It seems more real, or at least in her mind eye, this guitar is more real than any other instrument in the room. It's shinier, it radiates with life and beauty, and she starts tune tune it to try and perceive the right tune, the tune of the song of the instrument. And as she does, and that she sees that pretty much Ginger has stopped, she's going to start to play. She's going to start to play a low melody to try and mimic slightly the tune that 9967 was making.
Hmm.
And I will use my perception of matter to tune the guitar so good that it lowers just by one my difficulty to play.
Can you do
Oh,
that? Oh wow.
yep. It's one of the possibilities that I've been discussing a little bit with Austin, that basically you can tune your instrument perfectly, and it can either lower the difficulty, or it might give you a bonus die. But I prefer at least to go with a -1
Yeah.
difficulty rather than a bonus die, because it's not bit yet ruled out how it will work. But it's just a test to see it.
That is 2
Uh,
on the perception awareness roll.
mhm. Yeah, you can see that Violet the Violet did something, but it's not necessarily. Wait. Actually, yeah. You should perceive two things. Is
Mhm.
that Violet did something towards the instrument,
Mhm.
and that the instrument itself is special.
When that happens, and as Violet starts to play, 9967 lowers the trumpet, just keeps holding it, but only in one hand, and looks at first looks like a little bit like a deer in headlights as she's looking around, looking at Violet, like as if something is going on, and she is not quite sure when where she has to flee to, like literally waiting for the danger to strike, and then focuses on the instruments, and the fear has changed or changes into kind of curiosity. As first there is definitely that anticipation, like will anything jump out of that guitar? And then she'll slowly take one step, another one, and just kind of like just keep being focused on this guitar until she's kind of standing in front of Violet, in front of the guitar, and just bends forward to look in the inside of the hole in the woodwork of the guitar. Don't know how to call this in English once again. Damn it.
Actually, this
Or
one,
is it an electrical one?
yeah, it's an electric one.
And it's not an acoustic one, and there's no
There
hole in
is
the woodwork.
there's no hole in it.
That would be bad. Okay, in that case, she's looking at the treble and
Hmm.
the snares, and she's still kind of suspiciously expecting something to maybe happen to the snares, but
I re-
nothing is happening.
I think that's the moment where, if you had been, oh God, if you had known what happened, Violet would probably say, it's not going to stab you. I mean, I've been stabbed by instruments. But let's not go that way. Uh, Violet, is at least intrigued in the way that she would have thought that the reaction of 9967 would have been to actually play with her, but she opened her eyes and she sees that pretty much, like a scared animal, she comes slowly and steadily, and now she keeps playing, she doesn't stop, but she slowly moves the guitar, and I guess that 9967 also follows the moves of the guitar.
Yeah, she's following the moves of the guitar. At some point, there is one finger of her that she kind of sticks
Mhm.
out, and she actually touches the woodwork of the guitar, following the line of the Do you call it the chest in English? The chest of the guitar?
Um, don't ask me. I,
Okay,
I,
never
I mean,
mind.
we're
I
we're
hope.
two not English speakers
True.
here.
It's like the lower end of the guitar.
Mm,
You do understand which part I mean, right? Like
yeah.
the
Hmm.
yeah. And she just lets it
Are
follow
you?
the movements, almost as if she's kind of stroking an animal.
Hmm.
And as it really doesn't do anything, she um she's gonna sit there in front of the guitar, and if Violet is still playing, and she'll she'll start adding the trumpets to the guitar.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Violet.
Very good. She's definitely doing better
Mm-hmm.
than before as she moves on the notes of the guitar. First, just slow tones to get the feel of the melody that Violet is
Mm-hmm.
playing. Basically giving Violet the opportunity to, on her low notes, to phrase and to improvise with the guitar, and then slowly, 9967 will become more confident in how the song is going, and she'll start playing more and
Mm-hmm.
slowly starts to sweep up the song a little. As it first was a bit lethargic and slow, she starts to play faster and faster and a bit louder, a bit
Mm-hmm.
more triumphant.
Mm. Something I'm going to tell you is that the music, uh, the music that Violet was playing, um, was very I wouldn't say I wouldn't say strange. I wouldn't say strange, but it was sometimes very erratic as it made a lot of stops, start again, stops, start again. And the general melody was rather melancholic. And as you start to, accelerate, giving it more peps, she starts to go from piano to forte to very much louder and primal sound with the guitar. And yeah, she will accompany you probably until until the point of, if it wasn't Chantry, probably the neighbors would come and say, "Stop it! Stop that noise!"
Luckily, this is a soundproof
Exactly.
room, so as I sweep up the music a little bit more, Ginger or 9967 is slowly starting to give it a more jazzy tune, which actually fits very well with the improv and the quirky sounds that Violet was making in the beginning,
Mm.
because jazz has a very complicated
Hmm.
schedule and everything. And she actually starts stomping her foot in a rhythm that's not definitely not like just the claps,
Hmm.
but it's more like and she almost starts dancing while on with one foot, the other one is standing still because else your instrument is going which sounds very weird, but she's going to make her rhythm just with the heel of her right foot, adding
Mm.
into the guitar and the trumpet as well.
Hmm. And well, when indeed the rhythm is becoming more and more jazzy, which she never really got to really much experiment with it. But when you really when you really look into it, well, most most guitar rhythm comes modern rhythm comes from the blues. And just leave me a second.
As it as Violet is making more is changing the style from jazz into blues, which is um, very very close to each other. Uh, 9967 is slowing down the rhythm into a more evenly just keeping pace. Um, the first beat of the first beat is basically a louder one than the others, as blues usually has I think, a 3/4 So it's the rhythm is going more like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and slowly slowing down a little bit, making it easier to slide into that blues that is again a little bit more slow and less upbeat than the jazzy tune that they were playing earlier. I find it really difficult. I need to up my knowledge of music in English. There's so much I want to say. I can only say it in Dutch. Really annoying. And with the difference of speed and sound, 9967 is also going to make more, going to change the melody a little bit and making more harmonic sounds, and then switching from harmonic into melodic, which are different kind of key. Again, I don't know the English word. I need to up on my. Damn it. But, well, blah. I've said enough bullshit about music, so you're back. Yes.
Yes, I'm back. So yeah, no, pretty much she starts to basically dance with the rhythm, pretty much making a I would guess a Jimi Hendrix impression of basically going at it, moving, and I guess just for the laugh of it, she's going to pretty much touch your back because I mean, why not go for over the top? So I guess this will probably continue for a moment, as yeah, when you're in a good jam, I mean, you don't stop.
Violet and 9967 have good jams. Which sounds so bad when you say it like that. So yeah, no, they continue I think for a good 5 minutes, and that's about it, because at that point I think we've been playing for at least 10 to 15 minutes non-stop.
Yep.
Trust me, for someone who is playing like brass or woodwinds, it's like, oh Jesus fuck, 15 minutes playing non-stop is a lot. So so at some point, you can tell that Ginger is starting to get a little out of breath, and is slowing down more, and then at some point ends her part of the song and lets you finish the rest if you want to. And she's just gonna sit on the floor, and she's actually dizzy a little bit because, wow, that's a lot of breath away that she had to pull there. It's like running a marathon, really. Interesting.
Yes, exactly. It's very interesting. And yeah, I guess they catch both of them catch their breaths, as it's really exhausting, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
And she will actually hand you over a bottle of water, because obviously, of course, being playing a brass instrument, you're going to need more than anyone.
Uh-huh. And she'll take it and just drinks about half of it in one go and hands it back to you. There's this. There's
Sorry.
like yeah. No.
Sorry, there are things happening behind me.
Oh my.
Oh yes, oh my. And yeah, she will. Okay, I can't keep my serious. I think
Shall
we're
we
going
call
to
it?
make it. I think we'll make it a two-parter.
Fine by me.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank-
it's a washing machine.
Yes, it's the washing machine effect. Oh, Max, it's only the beginning.
Of the
And
washing machine?
yes,
Oh boy.
but with that, we will call this first part to an end, and we will start again with following up to that little jam session. Thank you, Saskia, for jamming, Max for creeping, and
Thank you,
we
Damien,
will,
for hosting
no
and
problem.
baking.
Yes, we will continue the shenanigans in a part 2.